everyone. How are we doing tonight? Already got some people in the chats. We're starting up strong tonight. On this beautiful, slightly chilled Tuesday evening. Weather's been kind of crazy around here. We keep going up between, we kind of had some teens for lows, and then in the Fahrenheit anyway. So, probably about -5 degrees Celsius. Whatever that is, Fahrenheit. There you go, 23 degrees Fahrenheit. It does not tell me Celsius on this thing. So it's going to get chilled tonight. I think the low tonight is supposed to be around 14. But what's crazy is we got more snow, and we have more on the way apparently. And the temperatures are going to get down to about Antarctic level by the weekend. I have a high of a 1 on Sunday. So things are... That's Super Bowl Sunday. Things are going to be working up from there, which reminds me, I'm actually going to get out of the game. I was going to stream then and do something different. Anyway, back to my initial question. How are we all doing today? Looks like we got Ring Fit Master Mackenzie in the stream. Hello to you as well. Christopher Lawrence is in the stream. Says, hey everyone. Hello to you as well. Ryan Diablo's in the stream. Thanks for stopping in. And for saying hey. Fuego, Chris is in the stream. Thanks for joining me as well. Sorry, I'm gonna cough here, so I have to mute. I'm still getting the... I was gonna do one game, but I decided to start with another because I keep forgetting. I forgot last week I was supposed to do this. And then I'll start back up on the chat, and we'll talk about some interesting news items that happened this week. Or at least since the last time I streamed. Oh, I'm close. I'm close. I'm close. There it is. Alright, and I don't think I have the right console and everything for it, so we may just do a blank stream. We'll see how that goes. Where is the blank stream? Like, even though I'm not visible, I'm still talking to myself. Sorry about that, had to clear my throat. I knew I was going to cough, I should have muted. Oh, I do have it ready. Well, let's see what happens. And then we'll just switch right into the stream because we got to get this going. And I'm going to have to capture this for posterity. We do have the NES stream up here, but that's not the game I'm streaming. Well, you might be able to hear the game in the background, but we can't see anything. Tyler, are you crazy? Let's go ahead and add. I know since the last time I streamed from this console, I had to change that. Let's see, there we go. That theme's a bit nostalgic. My picture's frozen. My webcam is frozen. What in the world? What in the world did I do wrong today? I got out of bed this morning. That's apparently what I did wrong this morning. So my face is frozen. And I don't know why. Well, let's take it off. Yeah. Let's re-add it. These are the tech glitches that make streaming so fun. Video capture device. Add existing. Webcam. Ah, well, there's a giant picture of me. Looking very enthused that my picture is frozen. Anyone else feel like they need a vacation? It's that kind of day. Video capture device. Yeah, my webcam completely shut off. Which means that if I do it here... There we go. There, I'm back. Good grief. And that's just enough to annoy me every time I switch games or switch consoles, because I did plan on streaming something else today. Alright, let's get the game up there. Why not? These are the things, you know, that you think I'm doing when I'm preparing for a stream, but really don't. There are people who do this stuff professionally, and I apparently am not one of them. I've also been told that one of the things you don't want to do as a performer, I learned this in high school speech, one of the things you don't want to do as a performer is you don't want to acknowledge a mistake, and you don't apologize to the audience. Well, I haven't apologized, but I will acknowledge that mistake till the end of the stream. That'll be on my mind the entire time. I thought it'd be kind of rude, because everyone knows what just happened. They know you messed up. Why not just say something? All right, so somebody's collector's guide is stamped on that, so I'm going to make that a bit smaller so I can't read it. There we go. All right. Let's get back to the chat and see what's going on here. We're going to do Tecmo Super Bowl first off because we have to have the computer predict who's going to be the Super Bowl winner this year. And for the life of me, if I can remember... I'm going to stop that capture. I'm going to go ahead and start it. We'll start this up and we'll go back to the chat here in a second. I'm not going to be playing this game, by the way. I'm going to be doing... I think I have to do a preseason game. And yeah, we're going to do Com versus Com. I don't think I can do a Pro Bowl or Super Bowl game with that. And who's in the Super Bowl this year? Wow, for some reason I thought New England because Tom Brady's in it this year. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up. I know one of them, but I don't know if the other one's in the thing, and I don't know it by these things. Who's in the Super Bowl this year? Somebody put that in the chat. I think isn't it KC because they were in it last year? And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Does that sound right to people? Watching NFL on the NES? Yes. Chiefs and the Bucks. Thanks, Mackenzie. So that's Kansas City. Is 1, and 2 is going to be Tampa Bay. I'm surprised. Both those teams are in here and ready to go. All right, I am capturing. We're going to see who the Nintendo is going to predict is going to be this year's Super Bowl winner. I was choking on my own spit right before we went live, so it usually happens if I take a wrong drink, but this time I think it happened because I tried to have a very quick dinner. Before we... I'll try to call the game as the scores go through, but I may forget. Gosh, that's nostalgic. But anyway, we actually... I was running late tonight because I had our first Fortnite esports competition. And we did well, but we didn't win. So, and if you ever wonder how Fortnite is played... Oh, he could go all the way! Nope. First down! I didn't see who has the ball. It's going so quick. I should have been paying attention. Let's get back to the chat. Let's talk to some people. Sushi Slab, welcome to the stream. I said hi to Christopher. Can't wait to see what you're playing tonight. Should be more fun than here. You're playing Sharknado VR. I had no idea there was $6? Wow. It's going on this freaking freezing night. It should be cold where you are, Jeff. It's going to be cold here starting next week. This weekend it's supposed to get down to 1 degree Fahrenheit, which is what, like negative 10 degrees Celsius? It doesn't tell me what Celsius is, and I didn't look it up. Ryan says he's doing well. Playing some Neo Geo games? I might. We'll see what happens tonight. I still got to play some games for the TurboGrafx CD, and I'm not quite getting tired of it yet, so... Yes, I am always crazy, and in a good way. Well, it's nice of you to say. Oh, is it turnover? No, we had 7 points. I didn't see who scored. Like I said, I'm not paying attention. We're just... For posterity's sake, I'm live streaming this so people can see who the Nintendo is going to predict is the Super Bowl winner this year. I don't think I'm going to do a standalone video on it. Ooh, can we get it? Are they going to pass? Nope, he's going to run it in. Oh, he passed and he didn't make it. Passes in this game never work for me. Hitting Super Bowl week started off right. Yep. Some Tecmo Bowl here. Computer versus computer. And that's why I said if I played, whatever team I pick is going to lose, so... looks like the Chiefs are up. Chiefs are up by 7. I'm not doing like, oh, field goal. The attempt. Oh, it's good. It bounced off the pole. Steve Christie. He's the kicker for the Kicker for, is that the Bucks? Yeah, kicker for the Bucks. Sorry, I don't remember who played who back in 1991. Actually, this would have been the 1990 season. Welcome to Tecmo Super Bowl on the NES. You know, I do have a Tecmo Super Bowl for the PlayStation, but I don't have the PlayStation 1 hooked up. May have it for the Super Nintendo. If I can get that going, maybe. I know I'm gonna do some other simulations throughout the week, and I'll post the results on social media if I have time. It's been a very crazy week for some reason. Nice shirt. Oh, you're wearing the same exact shirt, Mackenzie? It's a nice shirt. This is one of my... I get a lot of comments on it. This is one of my favorite shirts that I have for the channel. I try not to wear it too often because I don't want it to get worn out. I keep thinking to myself, I should have bought, like, more than one of these shirts each time. Just because if any of them go bad, I still have the wardrobe for the channel. I know it seems kind of weird. Why would you buy two of the same shirt? But I have a ton of video game shirts now, so I'm glad I didn't start doing that. I don't think I'd have the... When you were on stage, it was always fake it till you make it? Absolutely. And if you comment on it, you're still not letting it... Like, was that like a radio rule? You don't want to have dead silence, and you don't want to talk... you don't want to talk out of your butt. You always want to have something to say. So I'm saying something, commenting on what I'm actually doing to keep the dead air from creeping in. Although I do have the background noise going. Tecmo does evil. Awesome. All right. This football game is just like real life. OXO, welcome to the stream. She's gonna chime in. Oh, she didn't say anything. My echo got set off again when I say OXO. I don't know why. Every time my echo thinks that I'm saying her name instead. Oh yeah, the flicker. Yep. The sprite flickering. That's why I stream at 60 frames a second, because if I don't do that, the sprites will disappear for you guys. Yeah, there's 8 sprites per scan line, if I'm correct. And I'm pretty sure each one of these guys uses 2 sprites. Oh, is that a turnover? No, it's first down. I'm not doing a good job at calling the game, guys. Hey, I see Pizza Boy, welcome to the stream. Fortnite, you roam around searching for a weapon and survive. Yep, that's pretty much it. The way that they play it on esports is they play duos, which is a team of 2, apparently. And that makes sense. And they go by the total number of kills. So the best way you can win is by immediately taking out the other team and then racking up as many kills as you can. The longer you survive, the more chance you can do that. And that's what the other team did. We won the first 2 games because we took out the team really early. But then we got taken out soon after, and the last one, the team just went to town. They killed us, and they got like 5 kills in a row, and that put them just over. I think they got 1 more kill than us. So it was a good match. I think it makes me excited for the season. I think I said hi, I see Pizza Boy. If I didn't, I'm reading your comment again, so I'm going to say hi again. Good news, finally brought your TurboGrafx 16 home. That's awesome. Hopefully it still fires up good. I've heard capacitors and those things can blow anytime. Negative 25 degrees Celsius? I gotta look that up, Mackenzie. I have no idea. 2 Fahrenheit. Okay, yeah, that's negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what we're going to be looking at this Sunday. For us. So, yeah, you're getting into worse than we are right now. Oh, quarterback sack. Sorry, like again, I'm not paying attention to what's going on the screen. Do I have King of Fighters and Metal Slug? It's not a Neo Geo without that game. Well, and here's the thing. I have a 161-1 MVS cart, which I have going through a converter into my console that's, I guess, could potentially damage my console. But no, I don't have the Metal Slug original because that thing would cost more than my mortgage. Yeah, those games are super expensive, but I hope to get at least 1 Metal Slug, if MVS or whatever. So yeah, I do have Metal Slug for the Wii though, the Neo Geo version. I have like a Metal Slug 1, 2, 3. I can't remember how many were on there, but I think I have them all for the Wii. There it is. There's the halftime show. I don't know why this little thing that they added in here really made me Really made me happy back in the day. I have no idea why. It's just like that attention to detail for that. Oh, little skirt action there. I don't think can you change the time on this? The time doesn't exactly go 1 second every time. I know. I'm the worst football commentator of all time. You have Tecmo Super Bowl for the NES and the SNES. I'm pretty sure I have the SNES. Like I said, I didn't pay attention to whose team is whose. I'm assuming... I didn't realize the colors are the same for the teams, so I don't know who's here and who's away. Quarterback sack. I'm commenting on my life story, and then every once in a while I look down, I'm like, oh hey, something happened, and then I continue going. Good, the TG16 works good. Tecmo Super Bowl 3 for the Genesis. I can't remember what the version is that I have for the Genesis. It's a good question there. Tecmo Football Remake for the 360? I didn't know they did that. By the way, welcome to the stream, Hepwo. We're starting off with an easy stream for me. I'm just letting the computer play itself. They did that each time. They keep hitting a field goal. Oh, if this is actually what it is. This is a close game, but it's a low-scoring game. So right now, the NES's record is 1-0. Last year it predicted the Super Bowl correctly. But it was the only console to do so last year, I think. There may have been one more that did it right. I even did the Game Boy Advanced version of Madden, and that didn't turn out too well. It was just like the original clean up graphics. I wonder if that's the version they use in the car commercial. You guys remember that? Yeah, my stream keeps dipping down, so I'm sorry. That's on my end, not yours. It's probably my internet connection trying to keep up. Had to use the Sega Genesis adapter to power the TG16. Could not find the original. It depends on what version of Genesis you have, but that I can't comment if that'll damage your console or not. Seems like it would. By the way, I'm just seeing that touchdown that was scored in the replay, in the actual stream that you guys are seeing. Imagine if you were a radio commentator in real life just talking about video games and other things, guess the networks wouldn't keep you after one night? Probably not, right? They would get John Madden back in there before they'd hire me again. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, Jamal97, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Need some retro gaming advice? Came to the place. Ask your questions, we'll see what we can do. We're letting the Nintendo Entertainment System... That's a satisfying sound, and it didn't look like it set up the mic. Because I have noise reduction on. Yeah, you came to the right place, ask your questions, we'll see what's going on. Buccaneers are ready. Taking the field. Number 3, Royals. Making the kick. Kick is heading down. Number 1 is going to catch it, because I don't know what number that is. See, that's terrible. I can't even call the players' names. Besides changing. Who is red? Is that the Chiefs? Or is that the Buccaneers? I don't know if anyone caught that. Since I'm not playing as one of the teams, I got that confused all the time when I played this game as a kid. Oh, he's short. That's the end of the third quarter. Now going on to the fourth quarter with the score 14-6. I should have been paying attention to how they got that score. Looks like two touchdowns and 2 field goals. There we go. Kicking it in the air. That is a long kick. Long and accurate kick. 1st and 10. There's the snap. 2 looking to pass. Passes man wide open. He is sacked, but he gets the first down. Oh, I missed that play because I was looking up at the chat. So, we're 2nd and 14. Looks like they had a loss of yards there. But that's alright. They're going to make up for it. They had a gain of 7 yards. Ish. They got, oh, he was looking too far downfield and got sacked. Third down. Third and a loss. I'm sorry, what did that say? It should have been third down, shouldn't it? Like I'm paying attention. Oh, he broke loose. He's going. He's across the midfield stripe for a first down. Snap number 2 cuts up the midfield. Does he have the first down? Looks like we're going to be second and some short yardage. 2nd and 2. There's the handoff. He gets almost nowhere. Oh, he's across the line, and he gets the first down. Again, it's weird saying that without a... They're calling a timeout. That's a weird strategy the computer chooses. Pass off to the sideline. If he makes it across the 20-yard line and he is down, collects the first as we move into first and close to goal. And they just keep... Oh, the ball came loose. And it is recovered by the Chiefs. So Chiefs are red. We are 1 minute and 41 to go, and I just found out who the teams are. Chiefs just got to run off the clock now. First down, clock is running. I think the NES is calling the Chiefs. I already know how this game's gonna end. 2nd and 5, unless they get a fumble and they get a 2-point conversion, that's their only hope, folks. Now, I will say the NES was off on the score last year. There's a first down. The NES was off on the score last year, but they got the teams right. And no, I'm not doing best 2 out of 3. I guess I could. Quarterback sack. Alright, with only 23 seconds left to go, I think we can call this game. I think they're calling... The NES is calling the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. That's time. That was the last play of the game. So, the NES is calling the Chiefs over the Buccaneers. If you want to take the score at 14-6, I am going to add on that this is not to be used for betting purposes. This is a game from 1991, and this is not a true computer simulation. I had to say, I think I had to say that last year in some social media posts just to cover my own rear end, that I'm not calling odds, I'm not placing bets, I'm just saying, you know, can the NES predict the Super Bowl winner? Last year they did it. I don't know if we can do that again. So taking a look at runs versus touchdowns, all that stuff, I mean, you can look at the stats. I don't really think the stats are going to match up again this year, but there we go. How many people are happy about the NES's pick? Let me take a look at this. Slightly less voltage for the TurboGrafx 16. Uses 5 volts internally for the voltage regulator. Yeah, puts up enough out amps to be fine. Alright, as long as you're using less volts instead of more, that could still cause damage, but it's going to be less likely to. Wish Metal Slug Anthology for PS4. Oh, did they put that out for PS4? I have Metal Slug Anthology for the PlayStation 2 as well. Love Mario, but 3D All-Stars disappointed me. Well, I think 3D All-Stars 2 is a... Let me go back to this here. There we go. I can shut off the music so you guys don't have to keep hearing that. I think that 3D All-Stars was disappointing because I think those games overall are not as good as some of the other Mario games that are out there. I'm going to switch things up here and move back to the TurboGrafx for a little while. At least get a couple more of those CD-based games captured. Although the first one, I'm just going to let you know, is going to be very, very disappointing. Where? There it is. There we go. Yeah, the first one's going to be disappointing because it's not a great game. Let's just say that right off the bat. Spoiler alert, it's not going to be a great game. Picking up a complete Dreamcast tomorrow. Have enough cash to pick up another system now. It's going to pick up the NES, but deciding to pick up a Genesis Model 2. Any game recommendations? Sonic. Pretty sure somebody's going to mention that. Some of the other games I've played on there, Vector Man, Earthworm Jim. Vector Man is an exclusive, so is Sonic. Earthworm Jim is good on both the Super Nintendo and the Genesis, but some people rate the Genesis version better. What else you guys got for, are you talking about Dreamcast games or just Genesis games? Because we can go on Dreamcast games too. Hey, Adrian, welcome to the stream. Yes, Metal Slug Anthology is on PlayStation 2. And Ring Fit, you may be right. It could be on the Wii. They released it on everything. There it is. Christopher Lawrence got the whole list here. It was on 3? That's interesting. And the Vita? PSP wouldn't surprise me, but Vita kind of does. It's a completely different company, but if you like Tecmo Bowl, have I ever played NFL Blitz? I played NFL 2K and 2K1 on the Dreamcast, and that was one of the games I did last year to predict the Super Bowl. I really do like those games. NFL Blitz was good too. It's just a little bit different. If the final score is real life, talk about a boring game. I know. I'm hoping for a different score. Tom Brady though, if he can pull out another victory there. You guys haven't been following sports for a while. He switched teams. Was it last year? He switched teams. Gosh, it feels like the last year didn't happen. So that's why I'm so far off on things. Dad72, welcome to the stream. Yeah, hopefully there's a little more offense on the actual game Sunday. You guys are looking at the game. I'm just like, well, this will kill some time. So, no, I always do that. So, you guys caught the score. I will post that on social media. We're going to see if the NES is right again this year with Tecmo Super Bowl. I can't do regular Tecmo Bowl because it doesn't let the computer play itself. Streets of Rage. Thank you, IC Pizza Boy. That is Streets of Rage 2 is my pick out of the series. But any of them you can't go wrong with. 3D All-Star is disappointing me not because they're bad games, but because, well, I'm going to say they're bad games. They're just, I guess I should rephrase, they're not as good. Those 3D games I don't like as much as the 2D games. Let me see. Artwork, trailers, and developer interviews. Yeah, it didn't feel like a celebration. Felt like a cash grab. Genesis going to have Streets of Rage 1 and 2. Good evening, Gib84. How we doing tonight? I should probably start loading up the next game, right? Before I get too far off onto it. Let's see what we got going on here. Just wish Mario... Oh, yeah. Mario 64 and Sunshine. What they should have been... Yeah, they should have been a little bit more polished for a modern system. I agree with that, too. This one's also going to be a lot of watching. Look at this. This is the next game that I have to play. I'm playing them in order of when they were released. Oh man, that sound is harsh. Should I watch the instructions? Is that a video? I'm wondering because it can't really do full motion video. That's like a point of my save game and load game. I'm pressing all the buttons here. I'm pulling out all the stops. Oh, do I have to be on it? There we go. Apparently I do.
Find these tools to be positively invaluable as you endeavor to help Holmes solve these cases. Choose an icon to hear a description.
Okay. Well, I've got the audio, but I don't think it's showing any video.
Choosing this icon puts a notebook at your fingertips.
Yeah, no video.
Your notebook.
Let me go back to the main menu. There we go. Let's do Holmes' introduction. Oh.
London is
Oh, it is doing video.
city.
Look at how small that is. Look at my webcam feed is about the same size as that video.
You see it in the paper every day.
Holy cow, that is small. I'm used to playing this on the Sega CD. And yeah, that is the color palette's very muted.
And I'm sure you will as well.
That is terrible.
Among the forces of evil which run rampant in this city, there are also, thankfully, two
I mean, I don't...
who will aid us in our cause. As we do,
Yikes.
they attempt to right wrongs and restore harmony and civility to the streets of London. The first of these groups is a ragtag association of young ruffians. I call them the Baker Street Irregulars.
If I'm correct, I'm gonna have to do a side-by-side comparison of the Sega CD version with this version and see, yeah, played it on Mega CD.
Overhear everyone. They are my eyes
Gibbs got it right.
open
Rocket
to
Knight
London.
Adventures is also a very good game.
Unfortunately,
I was
a
trying to think of like
tremendous
cheap,
asset in our
affordable
work.
games
They will help us in our investigation
for the
if they
Genesis, because some
can.
of those that you're talking about
The
are
other
20
group
bucks
is
or
a
over.
far more
I'm thinking 20
civilized
bucks or
collection
under.
of gentlemen
What should be
and
some good cheap games
institutions.
for the Genesis? There's a
I
ton of
call
them.
them the Baker Street regulars. They too will be extremely
Oh,
useful in our
I didn't
work.
really care for that one. Comic Zone is a decent
Starting
game.
the
Oh,
investigation, do
it's
keep
going to
in
be a more
mind that
expensive
the
one, but
capital
Castlevania
mistake must be realized
Bloodlines,
before one can
fantastic
make them.
game.
Unwittingly, one begins
Especially if
to
you like
drift back
Castlevania.
to
Shining
see
Force,
heroes instead of
that series is
heroes
good. Contra
drift back.
Hardcore.
The people and places to whom I will now
I'm looking
introduce you
at a
will help us
list of
collect
games
the
that I
facts
usually have. Ghouls and
and use them
Ghosts.
wisely.
That can't go wrong with that game on any platform.
Games are for-
Oh, how could I forget the Hyperstone heist? Oh, Aladdin and the Lion King. That's more stuff you do. So I'm already going to tell you this. I'm going to have to change some of the video I've already made for the TurboGrafx 16, because I talked about it not being able to do full screen video at all because of the single speed drive. The single speed drive can only do 140 kilobytes a second. And any video at 140 kilobytes a second has to be heavily compressed, which it is. And it is not.
Mr. Henry Ellis.
Yeah, it is Holmes's book, Somerset House, Scotland Yard. Okay. Let's try the introduction to the Mummy's Curse. Let's see what that looks like here in a second. But I just want to say 140 kilobytes a second is not enough to load full motion video, not full screen anyway. Maybe I'll have to add that qualifier to it. And the problem is it also has to do the audio too. So the audio quality, if you could hear that, was very, very compressed, or very, very low quality is what I'll say. Because really all it knows how to do is CD quality audio, and any sort of compression they use is going to require more processing power than the TurboGrafx 16 has. So here comes the small video again.
What rubbish! What balderdash!
You must have read something terribly disturbing, Watson, for you to be so overwrought this early in the morning.
Indeed, Holmes.
I think I know the actor that plays Sherlock Holmes here. I think I've seen him in some other things.
Ah, you must be referring to the
Revenge of
affair
Shinobi, that's a good
Mummy's
one.
Curse.
Rocket Knight for £5 in a charity shop. It's much cheaper. Yeah, it's much cheaper on across to the ocean. It's a little bit more expensive here in the States.
To the contrary, my dear Watson.
So it depends where you're at. Oh yeah, the Thunder Force series. How could I forget that? Musha or Musha. That was a good one. Love the Immortal and Blood and Gore. Castle of Illusion's a good one. All right, here I am with this. I don't need to capture much footage out of this one. I've played this game before. I don't find it very fun. I don't find point-and-click adventures where you use a controller very fun. I mean, back in the day, would I have found this fun? I don't know. I probably could have got a couple hours of enjoyment out of it, having no idea what to do. Oh, we have newspapers from 1888. Oh my gosh, am I supposed to be able to read that? No, okay. I like how the paper looks old, but when you view it here, oh, there's only one thing here. Like, this is a thing where I have to, like, take notes. August 17th, that's close to my birthday. What year did Doc and Marty go back in time? Is it 1888? No, 1885, that's right. That tells me nothing. Let's try April 12th. China and the Vatican. I would have no idea what that meant back in the... Oops, I saw... Hey. Can I go back a page? No, I got to go back into the newspaper. Hang on. I saw a word I recognized when I was flying through that. Yes, Pekin. There's a town near me named that. Back when China was named Peking. It's apparently the sister city is here in Illinois. Alright, I'm going to get out of the newspaper. Can I just say, hey, I solved it?
Terribly sorry. It seems you need to turn up a clue or so more before the case can be judged. Please do continue.
Well, hopefully you guys had your fill of Sherlock Holmes with that, because... Oops. Sorry. That's That's all I have time for. That's all the patience I have for it. The next one is JB Harold Murder Club, but I don't have the game, so we're gonna have to move past that one. I think it's the same exact thing. So Sherlock Holmes was the first game released in 1991 for this system, and it came out in June, according to the list I have. JB Harold Murder Club came out in August. Those were the top two. The next game, oh, here we go. Here's a game I was looking forward to trying. I actually haven't tried it yet. Came in the mail. The disc looks good. Hopefully it works. And hopefully it's better than the other adaptations of this game before we get started. So let's go ahead and switch back to the stream. And I'm going to change out the case. As I'm sitting here in dead silence again. The theme song from another adaptation of this game is actually going through my head at the moment. Or another adaptation of this property before it was made into a movie. This is probably, yeah, this is definitely directly off of the movie and not the TV show. I don't know if I'm giving any hints to this or not. Let's see what happens. There it is. We're going to play the Addams Family. I have no idea if this is any good or not, but the theme to Fester's Quest was actually going through my head. Which actually isn't a bad 8-bit rendition of the theme. There we go. So I'll probably have to talk over this because I'm sure, if anything, this is going to be definitely flagged. I'm going to have to mute it. Sorry. You see that 1991 Paramount Pictures? But this is actually the old TV show theme of it. This is not the movie theme. Hey, Peter, welcome to the stream. Don't own it for Sega CD, but you will definitely be getting it for your PS4. Ground Zero Texas. It's so bad it's good. I was going to say, it's not a good game. Not for me, anyway. Sega CD was single speed, too. Must have had a better buffer chip. Or more RAM. It definitely had more processing power. I was pretty sure it was 2x. Oh, you're right, it is single speed. Huh. So it must be the processor that limits the full motion video. I touched my glasses when I went to touch my face. Sega CD was 150 kilobits a second. Well, it says 140 kilobytes a second is single speed from the standard. But if they use a different format on the CD, I don't think they do. I think they use the standard ISO format. So let me type it in. Single speed CD-ROM data speed. 150 kilobits a second, so that's not exactly kilobytes. What does that equate to? All right, this is giving, 153 kilobytes a second. So, okay, I was a little bit off. So not 140, 153.6 kilobytes a second, 150 kilobytes a second. If you don't know the difference between kilobytes and kilobytes, kilobytes and kilobytes, kilobytes is based on a standard of 10, and kilobytes are based off a standard of 10 and some change. So there we go. And how you spell kilobytes when you abbreviate it is capital K, lowercase I, uppercase B. So, that's interesting. I was a little bit off. I was told 140 kilobytes when I was researching it. But I was researching it specifically on the TurboGrafx 16. So 150 times 2 to the 10th bytes per second. Fester's Quest. The music was awesome. The intro music was awesome, I'll say. TurboGrafx CD did come out 3 years before the Sega CD. The Neo Geo CD was probably single speed. I think you're right on that, Hepwo, because the load times on that thing are abysmally slow. Oh, that's fine for... I'm not criticizing. I'm explaining my thought process. Actually, I think there's supposed to be sound here.
Could have been worse. Could have been an Addams.
But notice the still screen image here.
Why couldn't you be more like your brother? How'd you ever expect to make a living slaving over those extravagant weirdos?
So here's something. These aren't even the original actors. These are voice actors that are being paid to mimic the real actors. That's how cheap this production was. Still didn't want to invest anything in that.
Tully, my boy, you seem a bit stressed these days. I'd hate to think my humble family is the cause for your duress, but I have an idea which I think you might like.
Did they think maybe we should load one more image on here? The image quality isn't bad considering what they're... I mean, it's a 16-bit graphics chip, but the fact that it still is because of the 8-bit processor.
I'll be at home waiting patiently to, well, let's just say to make your task a bit more difficult.
It does look better on the stream than it does in person. Probably looks okay on a CRT.
How hard could it be to find that silly vault anyway? And what could they...
Oh, Hepwo in with a spoiler alert. Addams Family on Turbo CD was terrible. Had some good sound effects for the time, like crickets outdoors in the background, but overall a bad game. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, so this could be a very quick playthrough.
My good man, how about playing a round of golf?
Sorry, Gomez. Yikes! I'm a bit busy right now.
Well, I tried to jump earlier and it wouldn't let me. So you're right, there's the crickets. Oops. Okay. Oh, there's something. Alright, so that thing's like hovering where I can't get to him. They're creepy and they're kooky. That sound is very annoying. Apparently, oh my gosh, I gotta eat my shark. And of course, I got put back at the very beginning. I jumped and that did not do anything. Alright, we're just gonna run through this as quickly as we can. Oh. Get me out of the water. Get out of the water! The controls are very slippery, I'm telling you that right now. Take that. Okay, I see Gomez in the background hitting golf balls. This looks like a game for the angry person of video games. Seems like the kind of game he would enjoy here. Oh, the controls are so floaty. There's that thing again. Ah, out of the water. Okay, there we go. That skeleton is died in a very seductive position, that's all I'll say. Oh, for the love of... What's Fester doing here? Okay, I'm just going. Nope, apparently I can't. What in the world? Why can't I hit anything? And why am I hold on, why am I shooting with my umbrella? Okay, thank goodness I had a checkpoint. But, come on. Okay, at least those bats are like one hit and they die. But getting them into the line of fire is probably one of the worst experiences you could hope to accomplish. Look at how many of those bat things they needed in here. Trying. I'm dead again. And that's it. I'm dead. There's in between 20 and 50 bucks well spent. I'm sorry, but when the games stink on this system, they really stink. And this game smells of a fresh pile of bowl. Whatever. I know the crickets, I'm letting those play because that is just like the emphasis to how bad this game is. Oh, that was terrible. Has anyone ever gone past that? Why would they? No, not this game. You already played it on an emulator? This game gave you a nightmare? I'm going to try it again, don't worry. I may not need to capture any more of it. Never understood how the Genesis could have 512 colors at once and only 64 on screen. TurboGrafx can have 512 or something on screen. It all depends on how their graphics chip would do the... Okay, even the crickets are getting annoying. Sorry, I'm going to have to mute that. It's the only good part of this game, and I have to mute it. Dun 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 dun. Beyond the kooky, they're all together spooky. They're all together ooky. The Addams family. There you go. That's what you're missing. I can't believe I forgot the words to this song. Shadow of the Beast on Turbo CD, best version of the game you've played? Really? No, a couple people who were making a game for PC and eventually consoles, they were thinking of Stadia. But after Google reported they're closing their studios, they aren't interested anymore. Really? Did Google announce they're going to end Stadia? Let's see here. I'm hearing the music in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Stadia received mixed views upon its release. Metacritic lists 0 extremely positive reviews and 14 negative reviews. Yep, not bad. An umbrella just like in Pac-Man? Yeah, probably. You like the crickets? They are annoying when you lose. You're better off playing with the BIOS screen than playing this game. Yep. That is 100% true. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this again. We're skipping past that. The pointless cutscene.
How about playing a round of golf?
Okay, I can't move.
Sorry, Gomez. Yikes! I'm a bit busy right now.
Oh, you have to take the first hit. Okay, there's jump and there's shoot. That's the only controls I have. Oh my gosh. What is that guy supposed to be? Dead is what he is. What just happened there? What? Instant killed? I thought I'd get damaged. Not like, oh, sorry, if you fall into this one little spot on the screen right at the beginning, it instantly kills you. Is there any other levels to this game? Or is this just it? Okay, that's how you kill those things. Yeah, the gap that's almost impossible to cross. Now, don't fall in. Frickin' fraggin'. Okay, it only cost me 1 life to get here this time instead of 8. Nope. Dead. Okay, those things must auto-spawn. You know what's fun? When you... What? I have an idea. I'll start a thing called game streaming, and all I do is I play games for retro systems. Games people probably should have forgotten years ago. Ah! I can't fire in any other direction other than whichever direction I'm facing. What the frig? I'm afraid if we don't put these bat characters in here, we'll make the game too easy, said one game developer 38 years ago and ruined my Tuesday nights. And they don't. Oh, I don't know how. They only sit in your hitbox. That's it. They don't do anything else. Okay, for some reason, some spiders stay up there and some don't. I'm assuming... Am I starting off in the wrong direction? Am I not supposed to come in here yet? Wait, I better not make that mistake of assuming there was a reason for things in this game. Yep, why not? And I'm like sometimes hitting Fester, and sometimes not. I don't even know if that's supposed to be Fester. Oh, of course, that guy takes the direct. And my character will not turn. Mother... So we're done with that game. Wow, that game is so bad, I am offended. That game wasn't cheap either. How much is that game? Or I should say, how much did I spend on it? Over a penny was way too much. Yep. Spend 40 bucks on a game, and that's what you get. That's 40 bucks today. Today was the wrong day to play that game. I am genuinely upset. Oh. Let's just breathe in, breathe out. Ignore the crappy game from 30 years ago. And move on. What's next? Not the Addams Family again. That's for sure. Well, it's a game I've already played on stream, but again, I have to recapture it because, reasons. The footage I captured is not scaled correctly and whatever. Darkwing Duck. You're lucky I like you or else I'd be offended. Oh, look at that game. I wonder what that game is. Let's go ahead and get rid of that game, shall we? I would say there must be something in the water, but they got rid of they shut off our water for next week or so. This is the game we're playing. This is a much better game. If I remember last time on stream, I didn't get very far in it. Much better game. Listen to that sound. It sounds a lot better than the first time I played it. Sounds actually nice and vibrant and loud. Yes, E's awesome.
The feeling of dark isolation.
I'm gonna let the
and
story
helplessness.
play through here. I will be right back. I'm gonna
Feeling
use the
that an
restroom.
evil force controlled your destiny. Perhaps we can compare these emotions with the terror that enclosed the people of Kenai. Their peace had been shattered by the domination of an evil demon named Demonicus. His long arms of decimation swept over the lands and burned all life in an inferno of slaughter and destruction. Yet even the worst nightmares offer some hope for survival. Kenai's fortunes lay in this stunning warrior of indomitable strength. His bravery was renowned throughout the land, as he had once saved an entire world from similar destruction. But now his challenge was greater than ever before. The insurmountable ferocity of Demonicus was frightening even to our courageous hero. But a real man never shows his fear. And Adol was, in fact, a most gallant soul. He battled Demonicus with equal intensity in this horrific struggle to the death. The skies had darkened, and the earth shook as Demonicus applied his brutal force and displayed his savage rage. There were to be no prisoners in this holy war of good over evil. Demonicus unleashed his awesome size and strength against our hero, but Adol's cunning wit allowed him to avoid and eclipse all of the alien's fatal blows. There was more than just a miracle behind this savior of tormented lands. Who could fight such courageous battles and manage to pull victory from such impossible odds? Who was this strange raider of evil foes? His legend and the legend of this land are about to be retold. Is in the spirit of the warrior, and the warrior is you. Go now, Adol, and seek out these dark forces that oppress and terrorize the innocent lives of Kenai.
Yes, I will. Yeah, I didn't even realize that the game capture thing when I moved didn't actually mess up like I thought it was. The parallax, what they do for parallax scrolling in this game is kind of strange. Yes, Darkwing Duck was not good on this game console. Much better game. Ah, some fresh air. Yes. Ease 3, there we go. And what's nice is I already know how to play it, so I can kind of go through. I just have to remember how to get weapons at the beginning. I don't need to see that whole thing, so let's see what the intro has to offer. Nice, crisp, and clear sound. Good animations, or good artwork.
Smell that fresh sea breeze? The ship is in top shape. We're ready to shove off.
I think the anime art style really lends itself to this graphical capability. There's that 90s music, 90s synth. Yeah, no, parallax on the TurboGrafx 16. Like I said, they can't really do it, so they have to fake it. By the way, this is like a story, this is like a chapter out of my story, childhood. Climbing mountains. Sailing ships. And then see how they're faking the full motion video stuff here? by having clever designed artwork and sprites. Saw something. Sorry. Just before that went up. East 3 on the TurboGrafx 16 was your favorite version of East 3 until years later when it came out on PSP and the PC, which was a great remake. That's pretty interesting. First and only time I've ever played it was on the TurboGrafx 16. I'm sorry, played it on the Genesis as well. And yes, the synth music is much better in this one. I don't really care for the Genesis sound chip style. The default sounds anyway. Kind of sounds like this. Ten years have passed since I left this town. I still don't get the story. You're about to see how they did the parallax scrolling here, by the way. Oh, you've grown. Acting like I'm a kid. Ease memories of Salketa? Am I saying that right? For the PS4, there's a physical version. Get a music CD, posters. It's also cheap. Huh, interesting. You know what? There was somebody who actually, on Twitter, turned me on to the Ease series because I had forgot about it. They also got me on the Tales series. And so I did that a few years back. I started playing through some of those. Some of the more modern games. Hey, T-Tech Trab. Welcome to the stream. And yes, the music does have a little bit of that to it. Oh, we're still going through the credits here. 1989 Falcom, presented by Hudson. See how look at the buildings in the background. They have to be using sprites to do that.
Well, what do you think? Do you like my town?
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, why don't you look where you're going?
Say, aren't you Dogie?
Elena? I barely recognized you.
It's Dogie.
Dogie, you haven't changed a bit.
Very
I was gonna say
funny,
Dougie.
Elena. Tell me, how's your brother, Chester?
I haven't seen him in the last few months. I'm sorry, but I'm in a hurry.
After so many years, we finally meet again, and now you've got to run? Adel,
Isn't that always the way?
to the inn. See you later.
Yes, they were talking. This is not just the TurboGrafx 16. It's the Turbo CD. I have not played the Disgaea. I don't know how to say that. Disgaea. Sorry, I just don't know how to play it. No, I have not played those. Music always good on Ease games. Oh, the voices were coming from another tab. Could have been. The way this stream's going. Poor Mayor Grady, he seems so worried. Down here. Is this Mayor Grady's house? I like that they're actually using the music chip in this CD game. Yeah, look at that. It's so stuttery. The clouds even. The clouds don't move, they just kind of have a seizure. Trying to make it in here. Please leave me alone. Talking to nice young men like you reminds me of my late son, Roy. Okay. Voice acting at its best, yeah. Are you talking about my voice acting? Just based on the job people did with this game. Oops, come on. This town can't survive without the Tigra mine. The monsters control it, we are ruined. That is the overacting you would expect to see in this kind of game. Man, we already got some kicking tunes in here. Hey, Jeffrey, welcome to the stream. Mr. Tamia, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? 8-Bit SNK, you were the one who had the comment about the music always being good on Ease games, too. Sorry, I missed that it was you that said that. Come again. I don't think I need a ring power, do I? I only have 1,000 gold. With the crystal, I will make a serum to recharge the power ring. Okay, I did like the shop theme that they had there. Oh, we definitely need a sword. Yep. Whoops, we already got the sword. How about armor? 300G, why not? Is the shield 200? It is. So yes, I had enough money to buy one of everything. And then I forgot, if I am correct, I think I have to equip everything before I go out. Man, my stream quality is all over the place. My home internet connection is not having it today. There it is. Equipment. Okay, I have the sword now. I've never seen you before. Are you a traveler? Well, I just tried to knock you over the head with a sword. That would not be my reaction. My reaction would be like, "Ah!" I would say help police, but aren't they the bad guys now? Sorry, try not to be political. It's the best way to get me off of... Best way to get me in trouble on Twitter. What happened? He's come back to warn us about the Tigra mine. Monsters came out of nowhere.
Monsters! They came out of nowhere. Mayor Grady is still trapped in the mine. Someone must rescue him. Who are you? Really? A miner called Harvey already went to look for Grady, but we haven't heard from him since he entered the mine.
Okay, for the Mario Pause theme. Yes, 8BitK, I am 8-bit SNK, I'm doing good. Hopefully you are as well. You missed it earlier, we did the NES, made its prediction on who is going to win this year's Super Bowl. Hopefully the score is not right, is what we said. Turned out the NES is going to pick the Kansas City Chiefs this year. They were correct. Oh, you know what? Didn't Kansas City win it last year? Man, it's amazing how much you forget in a year. Because I think if that's true, then the NES has picked the Kansas City Chiefs this year again too. We'll see. Voice acting's gonna be big. Hey, Damon Informers, welcome to the stream as well. Arizona actually had some impressive scrolling for the TurboGrafx. Had some good scrolling, but parallax scrolling is very hard to do because there's only one background layer. There's not multiple layers except for a sprite layer and a background layer on this system. Yeah, then see how the bridge is very stuttery and the background's not moving? I bet you that has something to do with that parallax scrolling thing. Ooh, here we go. This is some CD music. OXO, you're gonna get me in trouble. I already said it's not meant for gambling purposes. It's not my pick. I'm not putting money on it. I'm just trying to see if the NES can do it 2 years in a row. Someday I'll have to play Broken Sword 1 and 2. I'll have to take a look at that. So here's the... Yep, look at that. The foreground and that mountain in the background that's moving at a slightly different pace. Goodness. The things we had to put up with back in the day. I'm saying, if I'm right, I want to save. Right there. Alright. And I'm also gonna... There we... Oops. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna survive long. This game is tough right at the beginning. It's like a huge grind to get anywhere and do anything. I don't know how I'm not dead. So eventually those things are going to break loose. There it is. So it's a good thing I saved right before I go outside to heal. I'll take that. I'm just going to reload from my save, and we'll try that next time. I don't remember what it takes to heal in this game. In the first game, all you got to do is stand still. That's what we found out last week. You're almost dead, you know, yeah. I said it happens very quickly, so let's go ahead and load. Yeah, it loads from the previous save point. Let's try that again. Man, gotta turn that down. Very loud in my ear on that side. What? Like little John there for a second. What? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm almost dead again. There's a spot to... Oh, sheesh. I didn't have a chance there. We're going to try that again, obviously. Told you, this thing's got this huge... It's got a huge learning curve at the very beginning. I don't know how they did it on the TurboGrafx. Yeah, make it look like there were 10 layers scrolling by. I think they did it with what's called horizontal interrupts. I can't explain it on this stream, but I think that's the technique they used. Know nothing about American football. Did the Kansas City Chief ever win anything? Am I missing a joke here? Really big into sports betting? Really? But not betting on the game? I wouldn't either. Grind and heal by going outside. So just grind, and then, oh, okay, so I can build up a... So every time I get hit, I'll just go back outside. Have I played Light Zone for that? I don't think I have. I was supposed to say Riot Zone? Okay. That name does sound familiar. I don't think I play that either. Which console do I think is better? The Dreamcast or the PlayStation 2? Yeah, you're right. You're right about it not being a fair fight, but I personally like the PlayStation 2 better because all of my favorite game franchises are on there. Now, there are some good games for the Dreamcast that did not come out on PlayStation 2. Sonic Adventure is not one of those games. And that's kind of one of the reasons where I'm like, you know what? Sonic Adventure, back in the day to me, okay, I got hit. Ooh, I got hit again. These enemies respawn. Yes, they do. So I can just sit here and grind hitting these same enemies each time, right? Okay, went outside, and now I healed. Now I'm back in. Maybe I can earn enough gold to buy, like, the Master Sword or wherever it is. Should I have saved when I was out there? Okay, there we go. I leveled up. I've got more health. This is going to take me a long time to get anywhere if I have to keep going outside of the cave. That's alright. I am getting my reflexes built up a bit more for these enemies. But I do know there's something in here I can get that can reduce the amount of damage I take. For sure. Oh! We made it past the first cave. Okay. We didn't do too bad there. Not doing too terrible here. Oh, right there I got hit. Okay, let's see if I can make it back outside and heal. Or is there a place in here where I can heal? Oh! This seems like cheating, doesn't it? Just have the turbo button on. It's turbo time. Ah, couldn't avoid taking that damage. I just had the sneaking suspicion I'm gonna die before I get a chance to get back outside again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, another level up. That'd be great. Oh my gosh, look at that swarm. Ah. Okay, we're gonna go outside and heal before that becomes permanent. I have 40 HP. I'm gonna save this because I can. Whew. We're gonna give that a second. Look at that swarm of enemies at the end. Was only joking about placing a bet. Only play the lottery about once a month. Last month would have been a great time to play it. You could have won and become a Patreon member. About the DC, PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. Yeah, people aren't going to like my answer with that. You're boxing me into a corner here. Because I'm going to tell you this, my least favorite console out of those is the Xbox. Sorry, but one game does not a game console make. Because Halo was good. Halo was good. Halo was great. No. Halo was a good game. But I can't really think of anything else that I really wanted an Xbox for. Oh, let me catch up on this. Shenmue is your favorite? Shenmue is a good game. The Dreamcast has some good games. If I had to say, man, it's the PlayStation 2 is the leader in my opinion for my preference. And then the GameCube and the Dreamcast are kind of tied. The problem is, I guess there was a lot of stuff released from Sega for the GameCube that I also liked, so I mean, it also came out of the other consoles. But yeah, Xbox is my least favorite console from that generation. Right Zone was okay. Whoops, missed that one. Right Zone was okay. Like 2-player co-op and beat 'em up. Would have been so much better. Okay, I haven't played that one. Ring Fit, yep, I thought you were going to say GameCube before ever that. GameCube and Dreamcast before the PlayStation 2? Come on. Grand Theft Auto, that's the only 3 words I have. I didn't really particularly care for those games as much as other games on the system, but it was exclusive to the PS2. So, Xbox may have done multiplayer better, Dreamcast may have had some of their exclusives, but just saying. Do I have a turbo controller? I do. But I'm not playing with one right now, because I'm not actually playing on the Turbo Duo. Because it's the streaming part of it I have a problem with. Which is why I have to recapture footage from these games in the proper aspect ratio. You should check Triple Jump channel when he ranked all the game consoles ever released. The video takes 1 hour. That does sound like an hour worth taking. I'd take a look at that. Fable on the Xbox. See, Fable's good, but I can get that on the 360. And not to mention they've remastered it so many times, so... I mean, I just never played the Xbox that often. I remember I played a game called Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball on the Xbox and Halo. Those are the 2 I remember playing. Your favorite was the Xbox because of the modding scene? Yeah, and I didn't really get into that back then. Watch the stream doing some ironing before you hit the sack. Don't judge me. No, that works out. I read that as ironing too. I didn't see the misspelling. Unreal Championship. That was that game was my jam on PC back in the day. We had that. We had Unreal Tournament on all of our school's computers because one of my classmates figured out how to basically figured out the tech department's admin password and installed it to the server so that every single computer in the district could play Unreal Tournament. Gotta tell you, those were some of the good days. We get there at like 8 in the morning, get on the computers immediately. The admin guy was like, "How are you guys getting to this?" I keep removing it off of the computers and we can't figure it out. Man, I'm doing worse this time in too. Maybe it's because I'm talking too much. No, it can't possibly be because I'm talking too much. Okay. Those things have a lot of hit points. And the goal is to not get hit by those things again. But I just did. Okay, I just leveled up again. I should have like a I should have a way to heal. No, I do not. I thought I did while I was here, but... God, still hit me. Yeah, there's something in here. Here we go. How do I get that? Up, down. Up, down, touch the ground. Adel gets the power ring. Alright, so what does the power ring do? What does this door do? This door is locked. Okay. So I'm assuming if I go into equipment, I should have that now. Nope, I have it over there. Power ring is equipped. So my ring is charged. If I equip it, I should have like mega attack power. Yeah, I can one-hit these guys now. But you see my ring power is going down now. So I don't want to waste all of the energy in this, I assume. That's something. Oh, we're gonna loop the music? Yes, we looped the music. Oh! Still got hit. Okay, let's go up the stairs. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of the ring. Just because I feel like I'm supposed to be saving that for later. Hey Adrian, welcome to the stream if I haven't said so. And if I have, welcome again. We got slimes now. And these things have more hit points. I get Roy's pendant whenever that does. Okay, Roy's pendant's doing something, I don't know what. It's not healing me like I thought it should. Oh, what is this?
Get out of here immediately!
Get out of here immediately.
What's going on here? Where's Grady? Move! Ow!
Oh yeah, the Game Boy Advance, I never would have thought of that.
I'll be okay. Who was that guy? Mayor Grady is still in there somewhere.
That's not an opinion, that's fact.
But the mine is too big. Take this key to the storehouse, where you will find a hidden.
Yeah, Sega tried much harder, but they don't get credit just for trying. I do put it up there with like I think that it would have competed very well with the PS2 throughout its whole life. Up the storehouse key, so that door was locked. Do I have to go back to the locked door then? Hurry, go back to the main cave, seek the room up to the right. Yeah. Oh, it's still sucking my gold or my ring power. So. Oh, it's because I turned it back on. So I didn't realize I turned the ring back on. I thought I selected Roy's Pendant and it didn't. There we go. Okay, so I do have Roy's Pendant on. Or I have it selected. But I don't know what it does. That slime hop over the other slime? Oh! Those things hurt, apparently. That's gonna take me all the way back to the beginning, isn't it? What do I have here? That could be the end right there, because I don't know if I want to grind through that again. Let's check the equipment. Nope, I lost that stuff, so yeah, I have to go all the way back through that. I can save anywhere? I thought I had to be outside to save. Or maybe I was just doing that because... Maybe I was just doing that because that's where I heal. Yep, but I agree. Good game. That is how far I'm going to make it through that one. I do have to play a few more games tonight. Let's take a look at what else I got. Well, the next one I have is the first one on Super CD-ROM. Super CD-ROM 2. Oh wait, no it's not. Hang on. I skipped over a couple. Ah. Well, this one's not going to be good, but at least we're going to play it. Alright, let's go ahead and clear out of that. I'm glad you said that, Heppo, because I would have definitely not figured that out on my own. I'd have been like, oh, I have to go outside to save? I'm so used to, like, that's like the Final Fantasy rules, isn't it? You can only save at checkpoints. Or you can save anywhere on the world map, but you have to be at a checkpoint inside of the dungeon or whatever. Looking for the letter I. Alrighty. Just moving on. Moving on down the road. All the first generation consoles the worst in your opinion because all of them are just Pong consoles? Pretty much. Strong words, but hard to disagree with that. So this is not a Super CD-ROM. This is just a regular CD-ROM squared or CD-ROM 2. The thing is, not only is it CD-ROM, it has to be CD-ROM squared. Here's the next game we're playing. I have no idea what to expect with this one. If I'm right, this is like a point-and-click thing, isn't it? Gotta love that. 80s/90s horror music. Safe states are the best, yep. I agree. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yeah, I played that on GameCube a while back. That was one of the only games I played on there. That Star Wars launch game they had on there really made me interested in the GameCube. Sega make great arcade games, possibly the greatest overall. Could be. They definitely had some good ones. Has mixed gameplay, point-and-click, side-scrolling action, FMV. It's an interesting novelty for its time, but not a particularly good game. You played a lot of these, haven't you? I'm pretty sure that's probably going to get flagged if I don't keep talking over it, because I have no idea what the song is that they're playing. Is that song like... Oh, day one. Is this a demo, or is it actually just going to drop me right into the gameplay? Move that closer to me. Hey, it's Santa!
Buzz. They build cities, wage wars, take slaves to work their underground farms. Some can even fly thousands of feet into the sky and travel across vast oceans. But they never kill for sport. That is solely the domain of Homo sapiens.
Hey, Doc, my old man hunts jackrabbits. I don't think he's a Homo sapien.
No, I don't believe he is, Buzz. But enough of that. Let me show you my latest endeavor. I've rigged up a high-powered television camera on the roof. From here, I can see everything from the highway to Barbecue Pass. Let's see what the good citizens of Lovelock are up to today.
This does remind me of those old FMV games that came out for PC, point-and-click adventure, where they try to cleverly disguise the small video clips that they have by having them inside of inside of the scenery somehow.
Ah, there's what I'm after. The wreck on the highway. A bad sign, very bad.
That's the atomic waste truck that cracked up last night, isn't it?
It was no accident. Its deadly cargo had vanished by the time the sheriff arrived. That can only mean one thing, Buzz. I want you to get out to Borax and reactivate my sensor.
Oh my.
Your old radiation sensor grid? You haven't used that since
This game almost got M-rated, didn't it?
Why Borax? That old ghost town gives me the creeps.
This was made by the same studio that made Plumbers Don't Wear Ties on 3DO, looks like to you. Who made the Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? If that's the case, I don't know if I can stream it. Okay, so I'm getting a choice here. Borax Saloon, Mine Entrance, or Sand Flat. Well, I don't know what Borax is, so let's try that.
You ever hear rhythm changes like that, kid? Well, now you have. Now you sure have. Now listen up. You want the
He's
girl,
right, I sure have.
You want knowledge or you want strength? Now what's it gonna be? You probably want the girl, right? They usually do.
That looks like a saloon, though, doesn't it? Isn't that what I picked? Knowledge, strength, the girl. Yeah, I need help here. What do I pick? Isn't that god-awful? Yes, bonkers even. Song sounds like End of the Line by Stan Ridgway. Yeah, the YouTube copyright filter will probably let me know for sure. Let's get right to the point. Is she on a bed of lava?
Come closer. Oh, don't be shy. I'm Marina. I know. You're Buzz. We're an act. Clay, me, Man of Steel. We played Vegas. These are just temporary lodging. The cops leave us alone up here. Well, you know all about the cops, don't you?
Like how half the couch is a sprite. Very clearly. Not part of the video.
I can feel your pain. Put her back with me. There isn't much time.
I think I can count the number of pixels that are making up her face.
The power.
It's 11.
Later, at the foundry, the watchman, he's one of them.
Okay, this is the game that's going to give me nightmares.
Okay. What's that rumbling sound? Whoa!
What rumbling sound? Oh! I pressed one button.
Man, those things are bad news. I better hit the road.
KOOL, the voice of the desert. 99.9 on your FM dial. Prissy on line 5. Speak to the cool man.
Hello? Cool man?
You got me, babe.
Well, I've got this sort of boyfriend, but he's not part of the crowd. You know, he's kind of a loner. I mean, he kisses really cool, but he thinks this town really sucks flavor straws. He wants to take me to California on his motorcycle.
Hey, stick around, Priss. This town's gonna be action central real soon. And listen, dump this jerk. He sounds like a real loser to me. What do you want to hear, babe?
Well, Sea of Love, of course.
The #1 requested song of the night. Sea of Love.
Okay. And yes, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, Rogue Leader is a good one. I like the third one myself, actually, a little bit better.
Oh, hey, Buzzer, man. What's shaking, babe? Besides that paint mixer you're sitting on.
I don't know what's going on.
Driving tonight. Maybe I'll ask Prissy. I mean, hey, you don't even have a car, right? Oh, like my new truck? Yeah, well, I'm the new slug-a-bug cat in town. Attention, crawling and flying slime. Sonny's back, and it's dying time. Hey, come on by my shop. I'm giving out free boxes of rat poison. Check you later, man.
I think you're right. I need to find that option that says, what is a different game?
All you want, Buzz. But everybody says that you were involved in that big truck crack-up the other night. I thought we were going someplace together, Buzz. Maybe California? I mean, any
I think a soap opera has higher production values.
Give me a piece of atomic pie, Pris. I'm having a bad day.
Atomic pie?
With every piece of atomic pie, you get a free pull. Over there. Over there.
I like how the background's so lively. They have somebody sitting in the background. Lud's Ammo or Sonny's? This is great. I don't have to do anything. I just have to sit here and watch.
Where'd you think you were going, Lincoln? California? I hear you've been nosing around out in Borax. Who sent you out there? A friend of yours?
Yeah, the color depth. I think they call this HDR, right?
You think you got this thing all figured out?
Hardly discernible. What's an R word for image? Hardly discernible resolution. There we go. It's got HDR. Hardly discernible resolution.
What you come here for, boy, huh? You gonna buy yourself a big old piece to keep away the boogeyman? Everybody knows you killed Ben Hubbard and stole all that atom bomb stuff out of his truck. What'd you do, sell it to buy reefer, huh? You know, scumbrain. That town used to be on the map before that doc friend of yours started tooting his own damn horn. Army closed down the bomb plant, cleared the whole deal. Now your old man and half the town slaving in a frickin' dump. Better watch yourself, boy.
This guy is my soulmate.
I gotta tell Doc what's going on.
I'm more curious about this game than any other game I played tonight.
Whatever it was the size of a...
It's Santa again.
Shadows of unseen monsters in a haunted ghost town. This is the stuff of cheap, vulgar pulp fiction, Buzz, not good science. On the other hand, I am already getting sensor readings since you activated the network. Surprisingly high in the vicinity of the foundry, too.
Well, what was it? Fallout from the atomic waste truck accident? Another A-bomb?
Is this the guy they have working on the COVID vaccine? Sorry.
If it's what I think it is, it's far worse than a bomb, Buzz. Far worse. Now, scat, young man. I must make some more observations and calculations.
I mean, if I saw a lab like this and somebody working on a vaccine, this would be perfect.
Was there something else, Buzz?
Yeah, 8-bit. I think other people are saying it's time to go too. I think people are saying I'm spending too much on this game. Hopefully, I didn't give you nightmares with this game. Have a good night, buddy.
You thought they were going to come down Main Street on floats like the East?
All right, I'm calling it. This is done. This game's going nowhere. I said I have most of the games to play on this now, so that's It Came from the Desert. The next game I have. Let's see what it's like. We had one winner out of the pile tonight. Whoops, there we go. I kind of like how it gives me time from when I launch the game to when I can actually get into it. It goes to that bio screen for a little bit. It Came from the Desert, another dud. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay too much for that. No, It Came from the Desert was amazing. I think the Addams Family still gives you more nightmares. That game, at least that game had me doing something. I wasn't just watching this horrendous thing happen in front of me. There we go. This game's kind of strange. I have the disc, and the disc itself kind of looks like an official knockoff. Like it's a pressed CD, but it's not. It doesn't look like it was made in the factory by the actual developer. So it's kind of weird. So the next game I got is Exile. Let's see if this is any good. It's like a car crash, a beautiful car crash. You eventually got a point-and-click shooting and bad side-scrolling. I'll have to try that again later. It was just taking too long to get to something I could do. Exile is good. All right, that's filling me with some confidence. It already has a better opening than the last game did. And Addams Family.
The elements of nature have been used by mankind from the start. Since that beginning, nature has touched all of humanity with its many facets, both benign and destructive. When nature was kind, man drew from it to sustain himself. However, when nature showed the fangs of its destructive force, mankind cowered in fear, realizing his insignificant position and his need for solace.
I will say it's already making the mistake that a lot of CD games made back then, which is a lot of voice acting, a lot of sound, not a lot of action on the screen.
However, as time progressed, mankind scattered, and God the Absolute came to be perceived in different ways by each group. Many kingdoms intertwined religion with political policies. The Shaltar world was no exception. The largest religious group forced its religious and political ideas on the weak and powerless, cruelly oppressing them in the name of God.
Yeah, I saw that Working Designs logo too. Like I said, the CD itself looks like it was like somebody printed off the artwork and stuck it to the CD. It looks like it's a knockoff, but it looks like it's probably the official CD. Whoa, something just happened.
Soon, revolt led by an idealistic warrior.
At least there's actually stuff going on now.
Brought the Seljuk dynasty to its end. Unfortunately, a new threat arose. Perceiving Shaltarians as weak, the Clispans from the north, Shaltar's mortal enemies, invaded Shaltar, robbing them of their riches in the name of religion. Seeing this unrestrained
Strong backstory.
Yug Depane, an ally of the Clispans, was sickened to be part of this ruthless band.
These Clispin Crusaders have become nothing more than mobsters. I can no longer tolerate the wanton destruction they bring upon peaceful people. If only a great ruler could arise to unite our people, it would put an end to these wars of religious intolerance and greed. Mankind would finally have a chance to work together peacefully. Oh, it could be.
One great ruler for all mankind, uniting heathens and Clispins alike. A mighty dream.
What? Who's there?
Okay, so kind of interesting. The intro did pick up by the end. I am getting kind of tired tonight, though. As I said, long day, and we're winding down some video games, and it's starting to get to the point where I'm Can't continue. Let's go from the beginning. Okay, so it is an RPG. A sassy. Sadler, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. What's the rush, Rumi? Or Rummy? Is there a problem? Yes, one of the villagers saw a spy in the deserts. You'd better check on it. Rumi joins Sadler. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of another RPG. Can't remember which one it is, but it's one on the Sega Genesis. Do I have weapons from the get-go? Yes, I have bat shield and bat sword. Let's go out and see what happens. Such a brave party, yet even the bravest men will meet their end someday. Okay, I can't leave yet. Anybody know what I do? Beyond Oasis, thank you, Ryan. That is the one I was thinking of. Okay. Let's go ahead and... let's get beyond that. How do I get out of Dodge? Oh. So I just run into people to talk to them. That guy had a lot to say. I didn't read a single thing of it. I'll tell you what I saw. I didn't go into the house. He just starts... I'm talking to someone I can't see. Templar Knights. Yep. Backstory and... exposition. What do you want? I like how it can't say what do you want because there's not enough space. So it's what do you want? Coca? Is that cocaine? I said no. Okay, this is very sensitive. If I hold that button for more than half a second, it's snake poison. What? I went to click no. Okay, apparently I... whatever. So selecting yes, I should have just backed out of it. It's a brave party. Even the bravest men will meet their end someday. I have no idea where to go or what to do, but I'm out of money. I can't do anything. That person looked like an evil witch, so I don't know why I would have bought weapons from them. You must have heard the rumors. The Knights Templar are working with the Crusaders. The setting of the desert was a mirage. You better go check it out. I'm trying to, I don't know how. Up here we go. I can run faster. I hold down one of the buttons. Can I go in the Capitol building? Sorry, we're closed for renovations. How do I get out of here? I usually enjoy a good RPG, but I don't like it when half of the challenge is deciding where to go. Can't use the map here. Well, that's what game guides are for, right? Neat. Alright. As the game begins, Sadler says the village. Rumi will come running up. From From here, move southeast, then up north to an isolated hut. Hear about a mysterious spy in the desert. Leave the hut, go to the village entrance. To the south, talk to the guard. He warns you need a larger party of adventurers to continue. Head to the parade grounds near the mosque. Talk to the big guy in a fez. A robe that covers up his face. Big guy with a fez. Robes that cover up his face. Oh, there he is. And now we're going on to the deserts. Lend us your brute strength for a while. Okay, now I have 3 people. The first is Kindy, the second is 30. Highly recommend you go to the weapons shop, but I can't buy anything because I already spent all my money. Such a brave party, yet even the bravest men will meet their end someday. Ah! I missed someone still? Is there someone else I gotta pick up? I'm assuming the bigger the character model, the actual ones I'll need to take with me. And saw something in the desert that scared him. Isn't come out. Okay. Don't think that's someone I need to talk to. Oh, probably need this guy. There we go. I have 4 people. Oh boy. I'm ready for my big adventure. You're going to the desert? You had better sure to bring reinforcements. Don't drop your guard. Now he gets out of the way. That's equipped. Okay. We're leaving town. I highly recommend you go to the weapons shop. Whatever. This will make the first dungeon much easier. If you wish, you can go to the item shop. Once you're ready to leave town, go to the map, and then go to the desert. It's very hard to choose things on here. Alright, now we're going to the desert. Journey north to Oasis. Stop and talk to the man wandering in the south if you wish, although he says nothing of consequence. When you touch the Oasis, Sadler will be pushed down into a cave. Get back, it's a trap. It's a trap! Oh! Oh! Did not know I was already fighting something here. Okay. So I think that first spider thing or ant thing glitched. Maybe it's not glitching, maybe I'm doing something wrong. You guys ever see that thing that says, I thought, when I was younger, I thought that quicksand was going to be a bigger issue than it actually is? Oh. Oh, that's fun. And I'm dead. What am I watching? I have no idea either. Oh, a nice little animated thing when I'm dead. Game over. Where's it going to start me out at? Back at the village? I have no options. So it's probably looking for a... Yep. That's probably looking for a save that I didn't make. So, that's the end of Exile for me. It was a little confusing to get started with, and then it's like a side-scrolling action thing. It doesn't seem bad, but I'll have to at least get to the first boss just to see what that's like. Alright, moving on. Let's end with something that I know of, and I just want to relax and play. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, no, I don't have that. Interesting. Nope. Just trying to think. I'm going to have to do some Super Nintendo games eventually. I don't know if I have any of those handy. Let's see what the first one is that I come across. Here's one I'm going to have to capture eventually. I don't know if I have a Super Nintendo stream on here or not. I do. Let's see if it works. Played this a long time ago. Not on a stream. Donkey Kong Country Live. Yep, Capcom sound. You guys might be figuring it out. Because I got to re-add the right video capture device to it. There it is. You got it. Been a while since I played this. Is it the Lion Mermaid? Yes, this is I think I called this my favorite version, but it's, I mean, they're all kind of my favorite version. Switching over to another 16-bit console. Here we go. Oh yes, I forgot, this is not the one that has a sword. You idiot! We all have swords! Oh yeah, I forgot I can get up there if I wanted to. Oh, of course I missed that. And this game has some real slowdown issues later on, I remember, on the Super Nintendo. There's my one up. Oh, I don't have the cape thing yet. The carpet. Not carpet. Ooh. Gotta make sure I grab that. I'm missing that already. And you can tell I'm not going for any sort of a completion thing here. I'm just trying to beat the game. Just a little something to relax to. A game I've played many, many times. Oh yeah, the Game Boy Advance has screen crunch, and it also replaced some of the music, which I assume they couldn't get the license to. Ah, heart wouldn't be bad, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a star. Yep. There it is. And a star is just an extra credit. Yep. It's one of the least useful power-ups in the game. I should have done a save state and just kept going. And there's no timer on this. I'll have to get the towel. I don't know what it is. The blankets, whatever it is. Oh, that thing kind of glitched. There it is. This game becomes a whole lot easier with this. You can land your jumps more efficiently. Ooh, I missed that one, though. Just float to victory. Don't touch the ground if I don't have to. I remember seeing somebody makes a huge point about how to get that gem. And I remember thinking to myself, I grab it every time now because it's not that hard to grab if you have that tarp. And I think that's what they were forgetting. And Abu is useless in this game. Oops. Want to get that bread. Gotta get this bread. I don't know the cut set. Let's check the chat here. Nope, the Sega Genesis version is better, you said. Game Boy Color version is a good version. That is also actually based off the Sega Genesis version, I believe. We already said the Game Boy Advance screen hunt. Ah, yes, the Super Nintendo. Let's get some ready for the slowdown. Yes. No Prince Ali. Nope, that is correct. They just have their own kind of thing in here. 90s Capcom. They're still making complete games on cartridge or disc. Why Capcom were the chosen ones? Are you? No, you were not the only one who liked the Genesis version more. In fact, I think more people like the Genesis version more than they like this version. But right now, that's the only version you can get. Like that Aladdin compilation, that Aladdin Lion King game that they did. Whoops, is only the. I don't know how I missed that. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, it doesn't include the. It only includes the Virgin Electronics games, not the. All right, there's something down here that I want. Oh, it's bread. At least they kind of paid attention to the movie. I mean, I don't think the movie was anywhere near out yet when they were working on this. But, it didn't release until... Ooh. There's the slowdown. Oh, I missed it. Sorry. But it came out like a year after the movie was already out. Come on. Man, I don't remember having that much of an issue trying to get those jumps before. Alright, again, we're just trying to beat the game. Hit detection on that guy was a little iffy, but whatever. I think tonight is a kind of a pure example of why I enjoy replaying games that I used to play in the past, rather than trying out new games, because a lot of the new games that I tried tonight were not that good. Yeah. Now we'll get this going here. Good. Apples? No, I got a turkey. I understand why it's for health, but there was no turkeys in Aladdin as far as I remember. Maybe Iago was turned into a turkey at one point. There we go. And if I'm right, I think the emulated version has a problem with this level. Let's see if that's the issue or not. we go. Keep in mind, this was directly competing. Well, maybe not this game in particular. Oh no, this will work. So sometimes I can't get him to stop. Oh, stop using a sword. I'm a little off on my timing. There we go. Almost didn't make it. Video games and gambling. Didn't like the color or lack of color in the Genesis Aladdin as much, but I liked it better. Yeah, they had better animations in that one. That was the big thing. More cell, solid colors, but definitely better animations. Nice pizza. I've been up since 4 a.m. listening to the stream. Not typing much today. Oh, that's all right. Personally, I think Aladdin on the Genesis is better in the SNES version. See, a lot of people go that direction, but this is just the one I played more often. I had both back in the day. One of the few games I had both of on. But what was kind of weird to me is that this game is the only one from Disney that really got this treatment. It had one. Oops! It had one. Oh, I forgot I only had one heart. It only had one version on the for the Super Nintendo, but it had a completely different version for the Genesis, which back in the day made sense. But for the Lion King, not a Lion King, they didn't get that at all. They didn't make the versions different at all. There we go. Oh, I was close to a turkey too. Okay. Our Mitches. Ah, missed it. Man, I'm doing terrible. Must be because I'm tired. We'll just blame it on that. See how much easier that makes it? Oh, I couldn't do that. See, I didn't walk over it, but Abu still does. And I never understood why they can touch the magic carpet, but nothing else. Anyway. And I don't remember this level in the actual movie. Oh! Oh yes, and these are the things that will kill you in one hit because they knock you completely backwards off of this. I just gotta make it to the turkey. Come on, make it to the turkey. Ah! Oops. Okay, got some bread. That'll give me one heart at least. There's a 1-up down there. Oh! Man, I'm telling you, I'm messing up more than I usually do in this game. It's making me a little upset. Alright, let's try that again. There, we're getting some stuff down there. I don't need the bread. There's a 1-up there, I guess I should try to get. Plus, the noises they make in this game are not as realistic, I guess, as in some of the other games. Yeah. I'm used to holding down one of the buttons when I do this. Alright. Whoa! Again, don't remember this part of the movie, but whatever. I remember this part. Where Abu really proves how useless he is. Infidels, you have touched the forbidden treasure. Instant Pot. I should start a cooking stream. I do enjoy cooking every now and again, but I don't know. Definitely not a stream. I don't think I have the setup to do to make it look good on a video. My kitchen's very small, but the Instant Pot I guess doesn't need much space. I should do it in front of the game shelves then. I did debate on actually showing how to make a pizza when I was talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ooh. And yes, the slowdown with this level is going to be real. Which is funny because I'm like, the SNES can barely handle this game, but then it can handle Star Fox. Granted, at a very small frame rate. I will say this is one of the games I didn't own back in the day. I rented the crap out of this game, though, for the Super Nintendo. Probably enough to have purchased it. I did own Aladdin for the Genesis, but again, that was a rental before I picked it up. I do own it now. In fact, this is one of the few Super Nintendo games I have complete in box. Let's see if we can get it done. Oh. Well, we got something there. And then, of course, this foreground layer starts going crazy. Starts speeding up. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Yep. The second time I should have gotten that, but I didn't. You guys are probably thinking that I've never played this game before the way I'm playing it right now. I'm missing all the special power-ups and everything. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Got it. Now this one I'm gonna have to pay more close attention to. Oh, see? And I usually can get this in one shot. I will say this one looks a lot more impressive than the Genesis version. There we go. See, I don't know what it is. I'm just, every once in a while, I'm just screwing up where I shouldn't be. And now the screen still looks like it's scrolling. Yes, the Genesis version is way harder on that stage, too. Although, that that does give you hints before something is about to happen at the very beginning. Kind of like what they did on the Lion King game. Hey, TexNice, welcome to the stream if I haven't said so yet. I always skip those cutscenes. And I'm pretty sure this is one of those musical themes that they replaced because they didn't have the rights to it. Or they didn't want to pay for it. And about have his thousand tales. This was the Let It Go of my generation. For about a minute and a half. And of course, both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo version really takes liberties with this stage. They're like, oh, if the genie could create a video game level, what would it look like? Alright, now this is the one that kind of irritates me. Because the hit detection on some of these is a little iffy. It doesn't let you know what you're about to hit until you're already there. But I made it the first time. I remember that giving me so much anxiety as a kid. The Game Boy Advance version does feature some levels that are not in this game, though. See how much easier that is with the canopy? I don't have to worry about grabbing onto these things. I forgot. Somebody makes fun of those plants, potted plants with wings. Because I remember it's like sitting there, oh yeah, remember when those were in the movie? This level gives me anxiety. Alright. Let's see if I get it. There we go. Hang on. Okay, so those things still hurt me. I thought that they would, like, whisk me away. They kinda don't. There we go. Now I get to get a bonus here. I have no idea what this is going to be. I hope it's a heart. I could really use some hearts. It's going too slow for a heart, too fast for a genie face. Oh, actually, that looks right on pace for a heart. Nope. Another credit. See, that's the thing. It's the most useless power-up, but the one you're most likely to get. Or at least the one I'm most likely to get. Oh, yes. Gotta get through this one quickly. Too late. And all the way down to the sounds that they make when you hit them. They make like a little fart noise. Almost. Alright, got 2 hearts here. We can do this. Make our way down. Pretty much you want to avoid what I just did right there most of the time. I remember this level giving me a lot more anxiety as a kid, but I also noticed that it's taking away a lot more of my concentration than some of the other levels. There we go. I really don't like bottomless pit levels. Is there any way to time the genie's items? A little bit. We could actually beat this on stream, actually. I didn't want to say that earlier, but we're getting to the point now where I usually don't have too much of an issue with the second half of this game as I do with the first, for some reason. I missed something back here. Oh, it's just bread. Ah, missed it. Oops, did not mean to grab onto that, but whatever. Turkey. Oh, no! It didn't jump. Yeah, that is the hardest part of that level. There is sometimes when I press the jump button and it doesn't want to jump. And yes, you can't grab a hold of any of these ledges because of the quicksand. Well, at least I got another shot to miss this thing. There we go. I think I might have said this in my review of Aladdin back in the day, but I really feel like this game is the culmination of... This level had to be designed for another game, and they're like, oh, let's just put this in... Let's just go ahead and put this in the Aladdin game. Nobody will notice that wasn't exactly for it. Alright, I'm saving the state because I really want to try for the heart. If I miss it, I can go back and try for the heart again. Yep, I'm going too quickly. 2 up wouldn't be bad, but it looks like I'm going right for the star. No, I got the genie. That is actually the best power-up. Because here's what he does. Another heart. Yeah, I almost got this game beat. Potted plats with wings. I tell you, I would rent this game, and that's all I would do the entire weekend was just play this game. Now, for some reason, these little columns remind me more of number 2 pencils than they do of, like, these... Oh, come on. Tyler, start playing the game and quit commenting on it. Yeah, and then you got little Jafar snakes coming in a little early. Hop, skip, and a jump away. Turkey. Turkey, turkey. I really don't like these things. They have such a very narrow way to hit them. That's what I thought I was going to do the first time. I really did. I thought I was going to do that the first time, and so I scared myself into actually doing it. Alright. I don't ever use the apples, but I'm going to do it now. Well, that guy's hiding something. Another heart, perhaps. Not going for that gem. If I die, it's been a long time since I've had to actually continue with a credit. If I die, I wonder if I lose all my hearts and go back down to like 3. If so, that will be the challenge, because I'm used to beating this with a whole bunch of hearts. Turkey. Completely missed it. And now there it is. I can't believe I'm gonna have to continue. Will I continue? Well, yes. Back to no hearts? No, I keep all my hearts. Okay. That's actually a relief. But I'm down to, but I lost all my apples. Okay. Which I was gonna say I'm not too sad about, but and I'm not playing this on... Oh, I didn't even have to go back a level. Oh, I lost my canopy. Okay, that just made this level a couple million times harder. There's something down there. Okay, it does do that. So yes, losing that canopy thing is also going to make this game a bit more challenging. As I said, it comes in handy later on. Is this... Hopefully this is it? Nope, that's a 1-up. This is going to make the platforming a lot harder. I have to be more precise where I jump. It's gonna look like it's easy, but it's not. It's not easy being cheesy. That's okay. See, now I'm just getting angry, and I'm just trying to get through it now. I should have saved my state when I still have the canopy, because that's gonna make this thing a whole lot easier. Yep, and I have to like hit this thing a whole bunch of times to keep going. That's okay. See, and that's where I failed last time. I was so close to finishing it. Oh, I love the save states. Yep. I didn't think I'd have to resort to save states, but it's my... Oh, I forgot those guys fire off 2 arrows. I need to find my canopy again. As soon as I find the canopy again, I should be okay. Down to 3 hearts. Almost dead. But I made it with 1 heart. Oh yeah, that's the enemy of this in this last one. Save states and loaded states. How would one get the gems that are below the step in the crevice? Oh yeah. Game, answer my question. I think that's it. That's it for this one. So Abu fell off and got lost in a pyramid. That makes it a lot harder when I don't have the canopy. Or that's what I call it. I'm pretty sure it's called something else. The sheath, the blanket, the floaty thingy. Whatever. Oh yes, this is the hardest level in the game if I remember correctly. Another song they replaced in the actual in the remake. Cooking Stream Personal Trainer Edition. Like Scott the Woz did. Hey, you know what? I get that many subscribers, I'll have more to say. I'll do it. If I get as many subscribers as Scott the Woz has, anyway. I'm not greedy, I'm not saying more than what he has. But, yep, there's no way to get that if you miss it. Was it Family Guy that did the parody of what would happen if they actually did Aladdin today and they were flying over what is now Iraq? And the funny thing is, I have no idea what these things do. I guess, do they earn me an extra life or something in the end? Yes, they do. And they refilled all my hearts. So that's apparently what these things do. I had no idea what the gems did because I was not used to needing those extra lives. There we go. Hardest level in the game is what I call it. And yeah, you got a password up to here. Jafar, Jasmine, Aladdin, Jafar. And look at these passwords, by the way. Oh, I only missed 2 of them in this one? That's right. You have to get all of them in the entire game to unlock the special ending screen. Not even like or alternate credits, that's what you get. Just when things are going great for Aladdin, Iago steals the lamp. So let's get this out of the way. Does anyone have a problem with how they ended the movie Aladdin? I thought the remake of the movie was done well. I enjoyed it. I mean, Will Smith as the genie. I'm glad he didn't try to completely... That's what I need. Now I'm back in business. They need some sort of flying enemy in every single one of these games, don't they? There's always a flying enemy. Come on. See, these are probably... Oh no, there we go. I need some apples. They always need some sort of flying enemy to always be able to hit you wherever. That's a 1-up. Oh! It still hits you. Well, in that case, that wasn't worth it because I like the hearts better than I like the 1-ups. Pause that for a second, catch up with the chat. Taylor got bad news. Just looking at your shelf, your Game Boy player boot disc is missing. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that because that is a horrible thing to try to have to replace. Come on, Iago. See how much easier I can just cheese certain things? If I have this thing. Oh no! That guy threw off my pacing. Well, at least I get to try again for another round of hearts. Yeah, it's very hard to find. The GameCube player disc is actually one of the things that is most commonly missing out of that thing. Alright, we're saving the state again. We're gonna try this. And maybe sing the screen a couple times, because I want that genie thing again. Hope your brother didn't lose it. I hope not either. That is hard to replace. 2 up. Oh, just barely didn't get it. That's right. Back to 5 credits. Good deal there. Oh, of course. That's all right. We'll go ahead and let that clear out, and then we'll get all my hearts back. Yep, I was trying to avoid that guy. I was going to say I don't remember this part, but I do remember this part now. I thought I was towards the end. I thought I was going to face Jafar after this. You know another game that's not very good, that I played a heck of a lot of when I was younger? The game Inspector Gadget for the Super Nintendo. Why am I getting hit so often? Turkey? Nope, apples. How do I like them apples? All the health power-ups are down here too. You would think this wouldn't have given me nightmares when I was a kid, but it kind of did. Alright. Now this is going to shoot the turkey off somewhere. Roasted turkey it is. And now I'm about to face Jafar. And this one has a little bit of slowdown. Well, that's not the correct way I would usually do it. Hate it when he does that. I'm supposed to try to hit these guys. Oh! Oh! Usually I can hit him when he does that. You know what this game needs? More potted plants with legs and wings. Oh, I missed the dang stick. Nope, that doesn't work. I don't remember how many hits he takes. I never counted it. I don't remember getting hit this many times either. Oh, he can still hit me that. Oh, I may die. Oh, just barely on the last heart, got it. Man, I'm doing terrible. I'm really not used to dying that often. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I know how frustrating misplacing or moving things are. Moved out of your parents' house to this day. I don't know about 10 of your Super Nintendo games went. Yeah, I was kind of surprised when I moved out. I found a lot of my Nintendo games. So that was kind of interesting. They were missing for years. Turkey. There we go. Now, hopefully I don't... This would be ridiculous. This is one of the easiest final battles of all time. I shouldn't die during this. Of course, now that I say that. And here's where the slowdown is real. Oh, unless the emulator is going to take care of the extra processing speed. So whenever he throws these eggs, yeah, there we go. Nope. I was going to hit that egg again. There we go. Oh, I missed it. Sometimes these eggs go launching. I think it's the physics they have for the eggs that he shoots out of his mouth, really. Very creative final battle, though, that really kind of fits the movie motif. But they made it very easy. That's it. So I said, if I died on that final boss, I was gonna hang it up. I was like, really? I can't even get past that anymore? And how's that for being tired during it, too? And of course, this made my heart skip a beat the first time I saw it. I was like, oh no! How do I get out of the way? The game's not letting me move! Oh no, I got hit! That freaked me out as a kid. You thought you could outwit the most powerful being on Earth. Sorry, spoiler alert, by the way, you're about to see the end of the movie. In still frames. How many games do I have for the Wii U? I have 154. I am missing 6-ish to make it a complete collection. So, yep, that is my, still missing. I haven't been able to get to very many retro game stores, and I'm trying to stay away from online. I'm missing, yeah, I am missing, oh, Devil's Third is one. That's the one that comes to mind. One of the Monster High games, I think. They're not even, like I said, they're not even all, like, great games. I can tell you which ones I'm missing here in just a second. Because, of course, I keep track. The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. The Crude's Prehistoric Party. Monster High 13 Wishes is the one I'm missing out of that. Rapala Pro Bass Fishing. And Turbo Super Stunt Squad. Those are the games I'm missing. If I get those, supposedly I will have a complete physical collection. So I have 158 games out of 164 total physical releases. I am 96.34% complete on the Wii U collection. If I get those last few games, that'll be the only game collection I have that is complete. And it's all because these video rental stores around me were closing down over the last couple years, so I've been clearing out their stock of Wii U games, and they're all basically brand new, because not very many people had a Wii U around here, so not very many people rented them, and they're Blu-rays. So those also have the anti-scratch coating technology. So if you guys have a lead on any of those that are cheap, or if you guys want to contribute to the complete collection, let me know. Actually, the strangest one I found was DuckTales Remastered. That was one that was hard to find, and I just found it in one of those video rental stores that had it for $5, and they're like, you know what, we're getting rid of these, do you want to do 2 for $5? And I said, sure. So I paid $2.50 for that one. Again, they just wanted to get rid of it off the shelf because they wanted to make room for their Nintendo Switch games. Picked up Crudes for your Wii U collection, saw it at eBay at your house for $15 Canadian. That is awesome. Yeah, it's hard to find that around here. Have I picked up anything for the Super Famicom lately? Actually, I asked for some suggestions on what to get. Somebody suggested Super Aleste. So, yeah, I haven't picked up a lot lately, but I did post on Instagram for sure. Oh, here we go. Here's the ending. We'll go ahead and watch through the ending, and then I'll call it a night. Yeah, that was a great deal. Didn't pick up Crudes. Wish you had bought it for me. Oh, if you guys see it, let you know. You have DuckTales sealed on your PS3, your only sealed game. That's awesome. That game is not as valuable as it once was. I do have that for PS3, but it's downloaded. I don't have a physical copy. But that's one of the things. It was delisted, so that's why people were desiring that for a while. Maybe next stream I'll fire the PS3 back up and we'll beat DuckTales Remastered. To me, this is very nostalgic. This was a good weekend for me back in the day. I would beat this game like 4 or 5 times in a weekend after renting it, and then return it. Oh, what else we got here? That's right that you didn't pick up the Crudes, but if you guys find it, it's just, the problem is a lot of the retro game stores around me were doing good, but they're all flooded with the inventory of the video stores that closed down. It seemed like either somebody bought them and then sold them to this chain thinking they were going to make money. I don't see how they could have. I only bought the games that I didn't already own. I could do some trades, too. I have some Wii U games that I bought that are extras. It's like I have Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, Mario Kart 8. I might have a few more Mario Lands sitting around here. Just games that I got because I was going to sell, and the ones I sold I was going to reinvest into the collection, and I did. But I'm now down to the point to where I need an amiibo for Animal Crossing, too, so I can play that. It's not sealed, but you think your most expensive modern game is Job Simulator for PSVR. That game is super expensive nowadays, seal or not. I didn't realize that. I have the digital version of Job Simulator, but I didn't know there was a physical version. That's probably why there's so much expense on it. I have the feeling the PSVR stuff, you are correct, holy cow. Job Simulator physical copy is around... says $100 complete in box. Did they not make very many of them? That is insane. You have Cuphead for Switch. Is that a physical game or digital? Yeah, PSVR launch titles, so very few copies were printed. That's kind of insane. Yeah, look at the score that I had on there for that. 21 gems. Digital, okay, yeah. I do have I saw Splatoon and Guitar Hero for Wii U, but passed on both. Did they make Guitar Hero for Wii U? Maybe they did and I bought it and I didn't realize it. Yes, Guitar Hero Live. I already have it for Wii U. Huh. Who would have thunk it? See, that's the thing. I bought so many of them, I had no idea I already had that. And I got them all very quickly, too. Like, I got, what was it? Like, Game & Wario. I got a couple of those a while back, and I've already sold off the ones I didn't need. The Gianna Sisters was kind of... There was a game I picked up, and I thought to myself, you know what? We're probably to the point where it's going to be worth it to collect these games because, you know, I thought that people were going to start clearancing them out soon. So I started buying a whole bunch. I started buying PS3 games, Xbox 360 games, and Wii games because they're super cheap, and I thought I got to get them before they start getting more expensive when I can buy them for like $1 a piece. And so I bought a whole bunch of them, but in the process of that, I thought, oh, the Wii U is pretty cheap, and I only had like 10 or 15 games for it. So yeah, all last summer and part of this year, I was collecting for the Wii U, but it's been very dried up because the games that I need are all very rare. Tokyo Mirage, yep. At your local Target for Wii U, but like for $30. Yeah, I bought, I did buy a couple of Wii U games from the Target in my area. They were kind of clearancing those out. Oh yeah, Mighty Number 9, I forgot I got. Yeah, that's insane, the games they have on it. But the thing is, the Wii U is still, it's like a cheaper alternative for the Switch. And you're still going to be able to play some of the same games the Switch has because apparently they had no... Yeah, the Gianna Sisters was a weird game. The original was a bootleg of Mario Bros. On microcomputers in Europe. Nintendo tried to sue. Yeah. And it's kind of funny that they put it out on a Nintendo console. Disney, I have all the Disney Infinities. Disney's Epic Mickey, The Power of Two, have that one. Funky Barn, that was a weird one to try to get. That one I actually had to get online somewhere. I think I got it brand new. Oh no, that was one I got at Target, I think. So yeah, there's just a ton of these games here that I had to go through, figure out that I have, and I have some, like Sonic and the Lost World has like a different bonus edition, which doesn't include anything different. I think the case artwork's just different, so yeah. Many rare games on Wii U, not many people had it. When I say not many people have, there were still 15 million consoles sold, so we're not talking like rare like back in the day when a rare console meant there was only 200 consoles or 200,000 consoles sold. The Switch Lite is about to outsell the Wii U lifetime sales. See, and that's the thing. They did talk about the Switch being like they call it a family of systems. So I have the feeling we're going to see more Switches, kind of like the DS had a family of systems. So if we see like a DS, the new Nintendo Switch or something like that, we're going to see that, oh, these games are only compatible on the new Nintendo Switch. I doubt they call it the Switch Pro. That's just my kind of thing on there. But anyway, so tonight's on the stream, we saw that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to triumph once again for the Super Bowl. That is the NES's prediction on what's going to happen with that against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hopefully you guys can tune into that, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday. This Thursday, I have a video coming out. We are almost done with the TurboGrafx 16 games. Part 9, I forgot what I'm doing this time. I did role-playing games last time, so I'm probably doing puzzle games this time. So puzzle games and then sports games, and then I am done with the TG16 card games, which means I got to hurry up and finish up the CD games real quick, at least capturing footage, so I can work on the TurboGrafx CD review. The way that I'm looking at it right now is I have the videos almost ready to go for this week and next week, but there may be a gap because it has been really challenging with time since the beginning of the school year. I've had so much going on. Coaching our Scholastic Bowl, I had a whole bunch of kids starting on the online school, so just work and more work has been all it's been lately. So definitely kind of a time thing. This may be the first time in, I don't know how many, like 2.5 years where I've missed the Thursday deadline. So we'll see what happens. It's not going to happen this week. The video is almost ready. I just got to preview it and tweak a couple things, and then I can post it. So I appreciate that, Christopher. Yep. Definitely appreciate that. Thanks, TexNex. Also appreciate that as well. Glad you guys are enjoying the series. I'm enjoying making the videos. The problem is it's just been, I played all those. That's all I've been playing for the past like 4 months is nothing but TurboGrafx. And all the research I've been doing has all been TurboGrafx. So it's about time to step away a little bit. I kind of like the Genesis. I haven't been back to the Genesis much since I finished the Ultimate Sega Genesis review. Same thing with the Sega CD and 32X, just because I played those for like a year straight, and now I am trying to do it. I appreciate that too, Mackenzie. Glad to see that we have some fans of the videos in the stream. So this Thursday, the Ultimate TurboGrafx 16 review continues as my schedule gets more hectic. We'll see if I keep making the deadline. I have no idea what the topic's going to be after I'm done with the TurboGrafx 16 review. That's kind of open-ended. I know the console I'm going to start working on after, which is the TurboGrafx CD, but we'll see where we get there. That is it. I'm going to call it a night. Have a great night, everyone. I will see you next time. Hope to see you Thursday, but if not, I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a good one, everyone.